In this session, we'll give you a quick introduction to the main types of OutSystems Developer Cloud or ODC apps, focusing on web and mobile apps. We'll also take a look at the programming model of these apps, as well as compare their features and capabilities to help you understand the app that you should choose to achieve your goals. We finish with an introduction to the ODC Studio one-click publish flow and what happens behind the scenes. ODC has essentially three types of apps. Newer, state-of-the-art technologies are enabled to create richer user interfaces and experiences for tablets, phones, and also for the web. Then, we have the library, for building highly reused components. The OutSystems Developer Cloud elevates libraries to a top-level concept, existing at the same level as web and mobile apps, having their own lifecycle. Apps can consume libraries to reuse common features and capabilities. We will focus on web apps and mobile apps that follow recent standards and technology stacks. As we will see, they have lots of common features but different targets and use cases. Both enable you to develop richer interfaces and more interactive experiences. All of this can be achieved using a state-of-the-art architecture that follows recent standards and best practices. Behind the scenes, ODC will compile your code and generate a single-page application that is built on top of React.js. By allowing developers to create rich, highly interactive user interfaces, app users will have a smooth experience while using your apps. As a developer, you will be able to leverage low code to create a cross-device application that delivers value faster to your users. Behind the scenes, ODC will take your low-code app and generate the corresponding HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, all based on recent standards and technologies. This single-page application uses React.js and can run on several different types of devices. At runtime, JavaScript will generate the HTML elements and will also execute the client-side logic, while data is fetched asynchronously when needed. We've seen that to leverage modern technologies and create awesome, rich user interface and experience, ODC provides both web apps and mobile apps. But the question remains, which one should I pick? Let's compare both, in order to make a well-informed decision. Both web and mobile apps are very similar in regards to code reusability. The same logic will be common in either case. The target device and how your audience will access the app is different. With web apps, access occurs via browsers, while a mobile app can be executed natively on the device or as a PWA, using a supported browser. User experience is highly important. A web app will enable you to create responsive layouts that adapt dynamically to the device's screen size. On the other hand, a mobile app needs to have its experience tailored for small devices, where fingers are tools for interaction. As for performance, there is no difference. Remember, behind the scenes, both web and mobile apps share the same technology stack. The only difference is that mobile apps may access the device's internal storage. Access to the device hardware is somewhat more limited in web apps, namely because fewer capabilities are available through HTML5. With mobile apps, it is possible to have access to more native capabilities, such as Touch ID. Is offline a requirement for you? If yes, then you should go with a mobile app. Currently, web apps have no offline capability. Native mobile apps and PWAs both support offline data storage. The way you deploy to give users the latest and greatest version of your app is also different. With web apps, users have to refresh the browser page, while mobile apps allow for automatic update mechanisms. If you plan to distribute your app via app stores, then mobile is the best choice. Mobile apps can also be distributed as a PWA, and in that case, any supported browser will allow you to add the app icon to the home screen. Web apps, on the other hand, are always accessed via a URL. ODC Studio is where you, as a developer, will build the user interface, the business logic, and create the data model for your apps. When you publish, ODC will take the code you created and generate the HTML, JavaScript, and CSS that compose your React-based application. This all happens behind the scenes, and the platform completely manages deployment. After publishing, the app will be available to use in browsers or by the device of your choice.